situations. Come on, y'all. We look right. Hey, but you gotta be smart about it. Son of what? Yeah, with the guys. I sacrificed because I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile, I love you. You are my girl.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is MORGANNFLOWERS. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're not new here, hey boo, here come Mayor. This morning has been kind of chill for the most part. I did have to go out, as you guys saw. I had to go out and get some more food for them, child. Spinning a bag. Like, I was just kind of saying on TikTok yesterday. He about to jump. Hold on. Come on, Bookie. Just come on. I was just saying on TikTok that he's gonna want to get down in a second. I was just saying on TikTok that I sometimes have to buy them the more expensive food because of the fact that they don't respond well to the cheaper food. Remember, if y'all remember, my kitties had diarrhea like around the time I first got them. So like their stomachs don't do well with the cheaper food. So I was like, I have to kind of just bite the bullet and get them the more expensive food. So I had to get some stuff for them. It's been one of those mornings. It's Monday. Happy Monday to you guys if you're watching this. Well, whenever you're watching this, happy Monday. So yeah, I have on this cute little girly shirt. It's so cute and girly. It's from Gap. I showed you guys this when I first got it, but I don't think I tried it on. I will say this material, you know, this is not for weather. Like you start sweating just this much. And now the whole world see. Like, it's just like, girl. Wait, okay, I'm not sweating. I was sweating a little bit earlier, but it's like, girl, you can't sweat too much in this. So, but it's been a decent morning, nonetheless. This week, what do I have to do this week? We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, guess who got an order? Me. Y'all don't know what I sell? Figure it out. It's like, nah, but my weekly check-in books, I actually haven't been promoting them at all. I haven't been doing a lot of stuff, but I told myself this morning that I'm going to stop complaining about that. I can't keep saying, oh, okay, I haven't done this and I haven't done that. I haven't created content. I haven't wrote a post and I haven't pinned on Pinterest. And like, shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, either you do it or you don't. You do it or you don't. Every second counts. Every day counts. You know what I mean? So Stella has to get her groove back. That's what it is. I have to find my groove again. And I don't, whatever. Anyway. But the fact that I haven't been promoting the check-in book and I got a purchase, I feel like that was just like, oh, and it's the physical one. So okay, wait, because we got to get all the way into it. But my weekly check-in pads, which are, it's not a book, it's a pad, but I make these, which I showed you guys some time ago, like when I was first kind of putting them together, but they're always going to be on my website. I literally just always have them on hand. But I use these for like my weekly planning. The different prompts are like this week's movement. Like today I have hot Pilates, and I also I'm taking a bar class with my best friend this week. This is going to be her first bar class, so I'm excited just to introduce her to it. I hope she likes it. It's kind of like, bar can be, you know, it depends. I feel like bar is easier than my hot Pilates classes, but bar can still be like, you know, it's getting your heart rate up and it's repetition, and sometimes I'll be having to take a break. Like, girl, I can't keep doing these squats. You know, like sometimes it's like that. But anyway, other things like tasks, I have an idea dump over here. Things that I can do for myself this week. Like, what can I do? Creating. Like, that would be my answer right now. Creating. I can get back into the things that I love to do. Maybe try a hobby again. I have not been doing my hobbies. Maybe I can go skating. Like, I feel like something, especially because the weather is breaking. But I did get an order, so I'm so excited. I did have to do my book test, which is basically like my book test. I kind of just like hold it and like make sure the pages don't fall apart, because you know, I don't want any like mishaps because these books can be, you know, kind of fragile. I guess it's paper essentially, so I want to make sure everything is sticking the way it's supposed to be stuck. Okay, so the other thing that I hold on. The other thing that I put in my little boxes are, I put two little like not postcards, but two little cards. One of them, of course, is just like, I hope to see you next time. You know, it's just like a decorative type of vibe. Let me take it out, actually. My kitties are playing, if y'all hear sounds. So this is one of the cards. It's just again like a thank you note. It says hope to see you next time. In the back just says like thank you for ordering. And then the other one that I put in here is just like all the little prompts and like little descriptions for each of the prompts. So like this week's movement, under this week's movement, I have for the things you can do for the things you can do this week to move your body, even if it's only for a few minutes. So what are you doing to like keep active, keep yourself moving, go for a walk, like whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like one of those things. So that's the other thing that I put in here. So I'm excited because it was so random. I woke up and I was like, oh, I have an order. It's been a minute since I had an order, but again, I have not been promoting them. Not the digital, not the physical. If you don't want the physical version, I also have, like I said, the digital one where you can just like write it out on your iPad. You know, I'll just send you the PDF and you can literally just write it in yourself. Like, okay, this week I'm going to do this. This week I'm doing that, basically. My class isn't until 11, which is a good thing, so I can have time to go to the post office before I go to class. Which way is it? Which way is the post office? I'm trying to calculate my time. I did make a matcha this morning. And I guess just creating content. I am going to try and create something this morning because I got I told you on my last vlog, I got the Dove full body deodorant. So I'm going to use that for my Pilates class and see like what the vibe is and like create some content around me using it. So that's the vibe for right now. I do have to work later, so I'm just trying to like get stuff flowing now as opposed to like waiting until later. You know, I didn't have anything to eat. It's like before my classes, I never want to eat anything. Like I ate breakfast yesterday, but like today I'm not like, oh, I need to eat. Like I don't feel that right now. And do I want to force something on my stomach? No, it's really, you know. But okay, BRB. Okay, the workout was as intense as always. Like I really look a mess. My edges is getting white because of the product sweating out, and oh my gosh, but it's a beautiful day. I really want to go out without my sweater on, but I feel like that's a little girl, like put that on. Put that cardigan on. I mean the crew neck on and stop playing. But that's literally the best workout that I get all week. Like I was recording some videos. I'm gonna put some on the screen, just like a couple little clips. I really never do that, but the fact that the class is dark, like they keep the lights low, it's just that blue light, so I feel more comfortable not like getting people in the clips and things of that nature. So I'm gonna run into Dollar Tree because I have to get some shred, like to stuff my package in, and then the post office, I'm literally looking at the post office, so I'm just gonna go doom 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 doom, and then I'll be done for now. I do need some more tape too, honestly, truly. Maybe I can like try to look a little bit more presentable. Okay, the white is going away a little bit. My hair do look rough, but at least my edge is not white, child. That's when it gets like, girl, wipe the white out a little bit. Just a little. But yeah, let's run. It's such a beautiful day. Let me be quiet. I was about to say I hate working on such beautiful days, but there will be plenty more beautiful days, like plenty. I always tell you guys, Jersey, they don't have any more plastic bags, so I always have to keep a bag. I just recently, when I got my car washed last week, I put them in the trunk because I literally would keep them all in the back seat, and my back seat was just like all bags. So I'm like, girl, but it was convenience for me because I can just go like this, like grab a bag and go. But I'm like, put the rest in the trunk and grab, and honestly, this reminds me of my grandma because she used to keep bags like on the side of her seats. So just do that and call it a day, you know, instead of my car being so junky. Wait, it's still little pieces of ice in here. So needed, like for real, for real, for real. Very Morgan of me to leave Dollar Tree with more than what I was supposed to leave with. Mind you, I didn't even get the confetti stuff that I needed from my box until the end. Like that was the last thing I picked up. Let me just fill this first. I only got a couple of them. I will say they're making the packages smaller. Like, oh no. Oh no. Well, I got a cup, but it looks like it has a crack. When did that happen? Oh, I don't feel like going back in there. And you know, Dollar Tree lines belong. Is that a crack? I'm about to go check. I don't know, because it's a line. Like, you can tell the way they designed the cup. It's a line right here in, like, the manufacturer. But it looks like a crack. Y'all see? Oh, would you guys be able to see it? Look, right there. That's a crack, y'all. Ah! I don't feel like going back in there. Oh my gosh, I have stuff to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I want to make a simple syrup. And the video about, well, actually I thought about this before I made that video. But when I tried the sugar-free vanilla, I told you guys it was nasty. I made a TikTok about it. A bunch of people were agreeing, like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's disgusting. Like, it's nasty. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll make my own simple syrup. So I bought 2 of these just to, like, put the syrup in. It's not like a dropper bottle. But they were only $1.25, so like I feel like this will be kind of cute. They had different like textures, but I wanted this like printed, or they had like the ones with the lines, but I wanted this like funky looking texture, so I got 2 of those. And I also got some cane sugar. I saw this girl on TikTok make a marshmallow syrup by just like putting marshmallows in the oven, like putting them, like toasting them basically, and like sifting them with, and like mixing them basically with sugar, water, sifting them through and making like a marshmallow sugar. Or a simple syrup. So I wanted to try that. So I bought some cane sugar. I have sugar, and then I bought some cookies. One thing about Dollar Tree, they have some really good snacks, and I keep saying I wanted the fudge, like striped cookies. I've been saying that for the longest. Dang it, did she give me a receipt? I don't feel like going back in there. Oh, but look how small this is. Like, this will fill 1 package. They definitely used to be bigger than this, like 100%. But it's cool. I can't complain about $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I can't complain about $1, but they, you know, yeah, like this used to be able to fill, I used to be able to have leftover. Like, I would fill the box and then be able to have like a little bit left for like a second box. But this only fits in 1 box, like, so I just put that in there like that. So let me go back in here, as much as I don't want to. But the good thing about it is that since I have a Dymo printer, I technically can just drop my stuff off at the post office. I don't have to wait in line at the post office because I already paid for the label. So like, I really don't even have to, where is the label? Oh, there it is. But I technically don't have to like wait in line. I can literally just go up and drop my box off and go. So like, dang it. I'm so irked about that. But let me just shut up. Where's the print? My receipt. Even though the lady just saw me, and I gotta get gas. Like, this is crazy. It's 12:30. I have to work. Okay, let me stop complaining. So this is what I be talking about. Like, just shut up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know Dollar Tree. Hold on. Y'all know Dollar Tree. All I had to do was go in there. I stood in line, which I guess was kind of, it was unnecessary. I mean, like, not that I need. Well, obviously not unnecessary, but. She basically just switched it. She didn't even scan nothing. She just said, oh yeah, go ahead and take it. I said, oh, thanks. Like, the whole time I could have just held it up to you like, hey, I'm just switching this out, instead of waiting in the whole line. I low-key want one of those cookies immediately. And I might eat it. I'm not even playing. I might eat it because I don't have time to go home and make a whole meal. See, that's when fast food start to come in handy. I don't have time to go and make a whole meal. But I'm just getting some gas right now. I have y'all, I'm holding y'all because I guess the lighting's not terrible. But I did assemble the package and stuff already, so I did go ahead and put that back. But y'all, wouldn't my matcha just be so cute in this? Like, my matcha is gonna be so cute. Did I tell y'all I ordered a more matcha powder. I pre-ordered, it's from Aipedo. I think it's pronounced, I might be butchering that, but I think it's called Aipedo. But it's a matcha, like a reputable, hundreds of years matcha brand. So I ordered only 20 grams, which is pretty small. It's like their smallest one. But I'm done.
Need a receipt, sir?
No, thank you. Have a good one. But smallest one, which is gonna go like this with me and matcha. It's literally gonna go, but it's expensive. Like, I think that one little 20 gram was like 40, maybe $40, maybe $30, $40. Now you can get the even more expensive brand, the blends that they create, but girl, I said, let me just get a little bit for now. You know what I'm saying? I'll still go and hello. Like, my car was beeping for 80 minutes just now. I'll still go and get like my it's still like the one that I get from the natural health store. Oh, that's what I wanted to get. Where am I? What time is it? Oh, I don't have enough time. I wanted to get some vanilla bean paste. That's what's gonna help me make my syrup. Maybe can I grab it at like that's what's gonna make me make my syrup, my special syrup. So whatever. I'm gonna grab some vanilla bean paste eventually, but the natural health store, that's where I was gonna go to get it. But what I was gonna say is I get my ceremonial grade matcha from there. It's just not as like vibrant green, but it's still good. Like, it's the powder that I get. It's still handy dandy. I don't think it comes from Japan. Like, it doesn't, you know, it's just like, okay, like, you know, it's still good, but it's not like the reputable brands, like the really popular matcha hundreds of years in the making type of brand. But I may have to just go and grab that anyway, because that 20 grams is gonna go in 2 seconds. But let me get out of here. I may still make the simple syrup. I'm gonna make it with y'all at some point. I think I'm gonna try the marshmallow one this week, so we can see what that tastes like. Again, the vanilla sugar-free one I can't do. I think if I make it myself, I can like maybe like figure out, well, it's still gonna be the same amount of sugar. Like, it's not like I'm using less sugar. I'm just not using no stevia. Like, I'm not using no fake sugars. Like, that's nasty. Hey guys, literally fresh off the wake up. This is the first time I've opened my mouth to speak all morning. It's literally like 8:15 maybe. Oh, it's 8:30. I had a package come in, so I have a box that I left out, and at first I wasn't sure. I know like cats like boxes, but they tearing that box up. They having fun with that box. So if you hear noises, that's what it is. But there has been a conversation on TikTok, an ongoing one, a continuous one, a repetitive one, about like whether like black creators being palatable. And you know, Clark came up in the conversation, and now mind you, let's not get it twisted, okay? Like, this is a Clark fan club type of house. I love Clark. I love the conversation she brings to the table. I love her fashion sense. She's gorgeous. Her work ethic, like, she's such a good inspiration for the black school girlies, like, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I always said about Clark was that, like, her initial debut on TikTok was already successful because of being who she is, right? Like, she fits into a category of black girls that not many black girls are going to fit into. Let's be serious, you know what I'm saying? So they were saying like, oh, Clark is palatable, and I think that Clark was kind of like coming back at that, like, no, like, I work for what I have. Like, I'm not here for the white girls. Like, I work for what I got. I do this, I do that. Like, I started off TikTok, and you know, she was basically just defending herself. Like, I'm not for the white girls, basically. Like, that's kind of where she was getting at. Like, I worked for every achievement that I made. I worked for it. Like, I put so much effort into everything that I do, and I'm like, I completely agree with that. I do agree that two things can be true at once. When people think of palatable, I think they think about like whitewashed or something. Like, you think your brain goes to a specific place when people think palatable. But what I think is just basically like, you have a white audience. Like, you know, you have a white audience. Brands recognize that. You have a certain look to you that other black girls don't have, and that's okay. Like, it's just recognizable. This is no shade. It's just recognizable. Like, we just see what's going on. You think about a traditional like black girl who doesn't have any white friends, or she doesn't look like your standard, you know, what's the word I want to look for? Soft girl, clean girl aesthetic, who doesn't have that vibe. She's gonna get overlooked. Absolutely. There's still a specific type of black woman that these brands are looking for, and it's like, again, this doesn't take away from her hard work. Again, I love Clark, you know, but I would be crazy to try to ignore the fact that some of those things come into play when the brands are looking for black girls for a trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Someone brought up the example of like the Shea Moisture trip, which again, we stand. Like, I love that. Like, I love the girls that went. Like, I love Aaliyah's face. That's my girl. I feel like Aaliyah's face can do no wrong to me, which is crazy, but like that's one of my favorite influencers. And I just feel like I love Kyra. You know, like the girls went, but somebody said like the real natural hair girlies that like probably really use Shea Moisture, are they gonna enter it? No. There's a certain type of black girl that some of these brands look. There's a certain archetype that is going to always find more success, or is going to more easily find success when it comes to brand deals, when it comes to recognition, when it comes to popularity. Like, it's no secret. It's something that we've noticed already. We've noticed it already. And also you think about a certain girl with a certain body size, a body shape, not going to get invited to brand events. So imagine a black girl who doesn't fit into that mold at all, who has a great engagement. Like, maybe her engagement is good, maybe her follower counts are great, she makes great content. She's still going to get overlooked because there is still a certain mold of black girls that some of these brands are looking for. And just because Clark has worked hard and she is amazing at what she does, she still fits that. Like, and I was, oh my gosh, I was having this conversation with Naj yesterday, Nigeria. We're talking about how I'm kind of using this to get rid of it. It's just a Tower 28. But we're talking about how there is so much privilege that we don't see, you know. And she was talking about, because Naj is, you know, she's light skinned, so she was saying like she recognizes that she has a certain privilege too, just in that being from the suburbs. Like, just in that, like, there are certain things that if you were born that way, you just got a little leg up. That's it. There's a privilege in going to certain schools. There's a privilege in being able to say, I graduated from Harvard, I went to Columbia. People are going to flock to you automatically. There's a privilege in like having a certain body type and being, maybe you're skinny, or maybe you're shapely, or you're a curvy girl but you're shapely. You still have a figure. Like, there's a privilege in that because other people recognize it. There's a privilege in being able to rent out a skyrise apartment in New York. Like, you're going to get an audience from that alone before people even know who you are. If I had a sky high apartment, like, y'all would say, I say this all the time, y'all would be so sick of me. Y'all would be sick of me. But like, there's a privilege in being able to like vlog or wake up in the morning every day and you have the most beautiful view outside of your home. You have a beautiful kitchen island and you wake up in the natural sun every day. There's a privilege in certain things. Like, it's people flocked to Clark initially because of that. When I first, at least I did, like when I first saw her page, I said, oh my gosh, yes girl, like, who is this black girl? Like, I love this. Oh my gosh, she has such a beautiful apartment. Look at her couch. Look at this. Her life is beautiful. She's so smart. There's a privilege in that. And there's like, I don't know how many other ways it got to be said. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't mean that creators are not working hard. Again, this does not mean that. But people recognize certain things. And people will flock to you off of the very basic standard type of stuff. Oh, she has a nice apartment, let me follow her. Oh, she has clear skin, oh, I love her skin, she's very pretty, let me follow her. She has light eyes, oh, she has a black girl with long hair, let me follow her. Like, people are very surface level, especially if they see you for the first time. So it's just like, let's get serious, you know. All those things come into play when you want to talk popularity, you want to talk brands, and all those things come into play. Pretty privilege, like all the privileges. If you're really pretty in itself, people are gonna, there's a million examples. You can probably think of one right now, a girl that's just pretty. Maybe she don't talk about a whole lot, or maybe she doesn't, her content is just okay, or you've seen other people make better content than her but she has a crazy following because she's pretty. People are following her because they just want to see her on their timeline, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, shout out to her. Like, I love that for her, you know. So I think as a creator right now, it's just like, a smaller creator, finding your lane. That's kind of what it is. Like, find what it is that you excel at and capitalize off of it. Like, find your audience, find something. And if you guys follow, his name is Brandon, he goes by brand flakes. He's really the cause of this whole conversation, because he started talking about how much he grossed as a content creator. He said he made $700,000 before taxes. $700,000 in itself. People are not seeing that. People are not seeing that money. Now, he's a white guy also at the same time. He's white, he's gay. So I feel like he also fits in DEI. He also has his own lane, right? He has his own thing that brands are going to flock to just because he's a white gay guy instead of just a regular white guy, you know? Or a regular straight white guy. But he sparked this whole conversation and just talking about how, like, and his advice, well, what he did is he made a follow-up video, and he was just saying, like, his advice is just that, like, find something that you can market that is marketable to a bunch of people, basically not just black people. Like, if you have a hobby, just talk about it in general. Don't make it so specific. Don't niche down too much. And I had a mixed feeling about that. Like, I had mixed feelings about that comment, because essentially what it is just like, you have to be palatable. You have to be palatable. Like, but that's the truth though. Like, when you really think about it, no, this does not mean take away your blackness out of your content. That's not what that means, because you're gonna see this blackness regardless, right? But I think what that means is more like, if brands want to recognize you, if brands want to pay you to promote their product, it has to be able to sell across all the boards. That's what that means. Again, mixed feelings, because I don't want it to be like, oh, erase your black. Like, I don't want it to be one of those things like, oh, you can't be yourself in your content because you're trying to fit a certain mold in order to sell a product. Like, it's not what I want to happen either for our black sisters. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand that if a brand is going to reach out to you, if a brand is going to be like, okay, I want to pay you a couple $1,000s for the content that you're producing, then it's like, it has to be able to be marketed to a wide range of people. That's basically the concept. That's basically the thing, right? So it's just like pros and cons, because I feel like the black girls who don't fit in at all, or who literally have their own specific lane that is very much curated and catered to other black girls, it's like, we got to put some respect on their names too. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to put some respect on our names too. But what Brand said was that white women they buy the most. Like, that's why these white creators are so successful, he was saying, because the white girls are going to buy anything some of these white creators are talking about. Like, girl, this scarf was just so cute. I'm able to use this as a shirt. Like, I can take this off and wrap it around. And what I also tried too is I use it as a neck scarf too. The girls, ding, 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 they start buying out this scarf. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what he was getting at. Like, some of the white girls are the ones that's going to be like, money. They be like, oh, let's buy this, let's buy that. I want to be like her. Let me buy this, let me buy that. So it's just like, I don't really want to curate my audience to go one way or another. I want people to just like me for me at the end of the day, right? Without having to change myself. So the black girls who do feel like they got to change themselves, that's when it starts to get sticky. Like, that's when it's like, girl, forget it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might just need to find your lane and be comfortable with where you're placed. Be comfortable with the position that you have without having to change yourself, because that's not the point of it all. The point is that you are yourself, and people find you and people flock to you off of that in itself. Not, oh, let me change my image so I can fit a certain mold, so I can be like the Clarks and I can be like the Monets. That's not the point of this whole thing. It shouldn't be, at least. It's just like, it's getting hard out here for a pimp. You know, it is what it is. I need some sunscreen. But the conversation again is tired. I'm over it. I think it also can be discouraging. I'm using the Paula's Choice. This is the one that I've been using. I have other sunscreens, but like, I kept switching them out, and I'm like, just use the same one. Like, you know, just pick up the same one, whatever. And then once this is over, once this is gone, I will switch to my other like 3. I have like 3 more in there. But it's a tired conversation at the end of the day. If you ask me, it's tired. I'm sick of it because it kind of gets discouraging at the same time. Everyone's like, well, no, they're not paying us, so you should quit. Like, that's kind of what it feels like almost. That's kind of what it feels like almost. So, you know, I just hope that I find I keep my audience. That's really what it is. Like, keeping and continuing to grow it. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not going to change who I am. Like, it's just kind of like, this how I am at this point. Take it or leave it. Now, I think changes can come in small ways. Like, if I wanted to change my wardrobe, like, there's a certain way I would love to dress, but it's just not practical for my life. Like, like certain styles I really do enjoy, but like, where are you gonna wear that to? Like, that's kind of like sometimes what the vibe is for me. So if something were to ever change with me, it would be like my style for the most part, you know. It would be my style, but other than that, I am who I am, you know. And I just pray that whoever finds me are the people that are supposed to find me without me having to alter myself to try and fit in to be palatable. Like, you know, just like, yeah. It is what it is at that point. Jump scare. I did like kind of try to moisture my hair last night. My hair, so I don't know what to do. Well, I know I shouldn't be doing my hair. I keep having slick backs. Like, this be my problem. Like, you can't complain about something and then keep doing it. Oh my gosh, my hair is breaking off. My hair is breaking off. Well, you keep putting it back. I just didn't feel like washing it. I just haven't felt like washing it. But what I did last night is I just kind of moisturized it. I used the Aveda. This is a fortifying leave-in treatment. Whatever, just leave-in. So it looks like this. I got this, I think this was a gift from Alexis for my birthday. I think she added this in my little gift bag that she gave me. So the slick back is coming back. I'm gonna wash my hair one of these days and just do like a twist out type of situation. But for now, I'm about to cut my hair off. It's like I want to get a, like, at this point, like, it's just giving bob low-key. Like, just get a bob at this point, because I feel like that would kill two birds with one stone. Like, I have a hairstyle, and then also cutting off the dead ends that I can't seem to get away from. But let me just figure something out. Okay, I told myself it was kind of ridiculous to go all the way to Trader Joe's just for vanilla bean paste, but we're going to Trader Joe's for vanilla bean paste. I did make a simple syrup yesterday, and it's actually pretty good. I will say it's sweet. Like, I don't know what I expected. I think making it at home, the point wasn't to lessen the sweetness. It was more about not buying something that I can just make at home. Like, you know, I don't have to keep buying the expensive, what is it, Torani or whatever, those expensive ones. This is like I told y'all, this is nasty. So, you know, I'm gonna just try different flavors. I am gonna do like the marshmallow ones. So yeah, that was probably the clumsiest trip, excuse me, I've had all day, or for in my entire life. Okay, so what happened was when I was walking to Trader Joe's, because I just came out of, oh, there's Sprouts right there. I didn't even know we had a Sprouts. Anyway, when I was coming out of Trader Joe's, I dropped my grocery bag, because I told you guys before, in Jersey they don't have plastic bags anymore, so we got to carry these. So I dropped my bag, but I didn't realize I dropped my bag. I'm about to pass out because I'm getting nauseous because I haven't eaten anything, and I bought eucalyptus. Like, so it's the smell right now is making me nauseous. But I ended up buying flowers. I did get the vanilla bean paste, and it's called a bourbon vanilla bean paste, which was what was attracting me to it. Sorry, so annoying. Which is what was attracting me to it in the first place. So it's a bourbon vanilla bean paste. And I've seen this used plenty of times before, so I'm happy to have it in my collection now. I am going to pass out in 2 seconds if I don't put something on my stomach. Like, this eucalyptus is crazy. Oh, what else made me clumsy was because as I was checking out, I dropped, all right, so I initially had red. I had bought the little mini roses. I had yellow ones, but I dropped it as I was the second thing I dropped in the span of like 5 minutes. I dropped the flowers. They all bust off the thing, like the flower heads, the actual flower part came off the stems, a couple of them, and they're like little baby flowers, but I'm just like, ugh. So she's like, you want to just go get another one? And I just got the red ones. So, but I was like, wow, that was just so clumsy. I don't know if it's because I was trying to create a TikTok at the same time. That's probably what it was. I wasn't as I had my phone in my hand, trying to do too much. But girl, I'm nauseous. Like, I don't even know where I would get some food from. And I didn't get any oat milk because I need some oat milk. I've been dogging the matchas. So I have to stop and get some. I'm not going back in there right now. I need to get some food. I'm hungry. So I made a video last week or so talking about how I didn't like the sugar-free syrup. Like, I don't know what y'all be talking about. It's nasty. So what I decided to do is make my own syrup. Now, will this syrup be sugar-free? No. You know what I'm saying? But I think the point right now is making things on my own. I don't have to go out and buy the Torini or whatever the brand is called. So let's go on Trader Joe's. I'm looking for a vanilla bean paste so that I can make like a simple syrup. So let's go. Wait, because at first I was like, this is so stupid. I'm driving all the way to Trader Joe's, 25 minutes, for a vanilla bean paste. But I'm like, you know what? Let's get some flowers too while we at it. So let me get my bag and let's actually go to sun. Everything's so pretty. Found it. Yay. Okay, secured. Okay, step 1, equal parts water, or this is not water, sugar and equal parts water. Ding. Let come to a boil. What do you say? Hercules, Hercules. You know, that's the excitement I feel. Now I'm going to put the marshmallows in a pan and then broil them. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. Yeah, I wanted to do this marshmallow recipe that I saw. I'm gonna add the bourbon vanilla bean paste. And what I was trying to say is basically the syrup that I'm gonna make is gonna be like a toasted marshmallow type of vibe. I found a recipe on TikTok. If you just search it, it's a million of them. This is very strong. Ew. That's too strong. Oh, yeah. Ooh. So I'm gonna put like just a little bit in here. Not a whole lot. I don't want it to be too overbearing. I just want to add a little bit more flavor. Just some flavor. And then I'll let that like come to a boil. Okay, I actually did make a regular simple syrup yesterday. And I got the cutest little jars from Dollar Tree. So when I went to Dollar Tree, go over there. When I went to Dollar Tree, I also bought these marshmallows. They're like little flowers. Duh. Morgan flowers, like duh. But they're so cute. I hope they don't burn funny though. I really wanted regular ones, but I was at Dollar Tree, so child. I just got what I could get. You know, beggars can't be choosers. And then I'll just kind of fill them in a pan like this. Put them on broil and let them get toasty on the top. These stink. Hold on, let me see. Wait, no. Wait, I don't like that. These are not good. Why are they flavored? Vanilla flavored marshmallows. These are not good. Hold on. Never mind. These are not good. And they stink. Like, I don't like this. I'm so irked. Okay. Oh my God. Now I dropped the marshmallow in the fire. This is crazy. Okay, so never mind. Okay, I ended up just putting them in the broiler just to test it. And I put my flowers in these little vases. Oh my God, it's working. Wait. Okay, so this is what it looked like. I let it in there, left it in there maybe a little bit too long. It does give s'mores right now, toasted s'mores. And that was my first time using the broiler. Honestly, I feel like I needed the real deal. I really think I needed the real deal marshmallows and not them little fake ones from the dollar store. They just completely evaporated. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Wait. Okay. This isn't... Alright, I'm gonna just put a little bit in there. Just for a little bit of flavor. Just a little bit. Just for like that... The toasted marshmallow effect. I do have to try this again with real marshmallows because this is crazy. Okay. Alright. Okay, the next step would be to pour it through a strainer. And it does not look that good, but all the extra marshmallow flakes that got abandoned. Oh. 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 There we go. Don't fall, because that would be sick. It definitely smells like marshmallows. I do toasted marshmallows for sure. Like it is giving me that vibe. Okay, let me taste it. I'm scared. Vanilla beanie. Vanilla beanie. Wait. Oh, I like that. I like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just transfer it into here, or whatever can fit, child. All that's not gonna fit in here, but I'm gonna transfer the rest into here, and there you have it. I'm gonna make an iced coffee to go because I have to go to work. So see y'all next time. Bye. Okay, toasted marshmallow vanilla bean syrup has been completed. It actually is pretty good. I mean, I inserted the video by now, so it's pretty good. I'm about to make my coffee now. I do literally have to leave for work right now, so let me get my life together. I have to change my clothes, and I will see you guys later. Okay, I ended up twisting my hair up yesterday or last night when I washed it, so I literally just, I'm going to class, so I'm just keeping the twist in. I'm about to go and pick up my best friend because we're going to bar together. This is her first bar class, so hopefully she likes it. Hopefully she likes it. But I'm getting ready to leave out the door now so that we won't be late. Okay, Tyra's here.
The phone.
Well, I'm with Tyra.
I don't know. I
It could be the angling. It could be the angling too, but it's so much easier for me to just be like, I'd be like, and I just unravel it like with my thumbs.
Alright, y'all, so we are here today having sister time. This is my blog, not Morgan's. So,
Ma'am, it's the music playing. It's right there, girl. It's under the seat on that side, quite close to that side.
Morgann! What? Where's it at?
I was just messing with you. I don't see it.
So what? Don't miss me.
Found the phone the whole time.
This is my vlog, so back up.
Wait, hold on now. Cheers to sisterhood, Sagittarius. Why you got my face in it? Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to shoot for this campaign, so I have to do my makeup. So, trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get my life together for the picture.
Yeah, my thing is like, wait, did you not eat this shit up?
Oh my God. Oh, not the finger. What? Yo.
Like, you like that song?
It's giving Meganese.
No, right?
We're having this one next too.
Down, boogie on down. Down. It's gone, man. Wait. I'm crossing my legs wrong. Okay. So you do. No. It's if you find it's supposed to be ripple. Like you go first, I go second, and the third person go. Like you go, I go, the last person goes.
Boy, y'all, we don't need all this practice.
All right, Matthew, yeah, because you won't get it wrong. You
I ain't doing shit wrong.
Hey, move over.
I'm
They waiting for me.
Morgan is getting separated from her.
Yeah, I'm at my place where I pay my rent.
And he couldn't say that to me.
Okay, I know that was kind of unclear what was going on. But basically Camille just let me, or helped me shoot the collab I was telling you guys that I got. So that was that. I ended up like doing my makeup, and I was trying to show y'all some stuff without showing y'all stuff, but I couldn't really record because I would obviously be showing you what I'm recording, like, you know, just like I couldn't really get all the way into it. But I am home now. I do need to delete some stuff off my SD card because I'm losing power. I mean, I'm losing space. It's like 12 something in the morning. I do have a class in the morning. It's a hip-hop cardio type of class, and it'll be my first time at that particular studio. So wish me luck. I'm gonna take my stuff off for tonight, get myself together, take my makeup off. Bookie butt, oh, she's on my anklet. Get off. Not the anklet, child. But I have this I look insane. Like, they kept saying I was like a church lady. I look like I just came from church because of the outfit that I can't even show y'all. Let me see. Like, this is crazy. And she keep playing. She like to be under stuff. Girl, excuse me. But yeah. Okay, let me take this off and get all that together. Bye. Good morning. It is Friday. I am headed to a class this morning. I really wanted to not cancel it, I guess, but like I wasn't the most, oh my gosh, I wasn't the most eager. Oh my gosh, I didn't even I was supposed to have Tyra let y'all know she hated the class. She hated the bar, but she said she'll try like a regular yoga with me, like something more chill, which I get because, you know, I'm trying to pack my little bag so I can leave. The hot Pilates is definitely more challenging. Like, when I tell you I leave there sore every single time. Like, every single time I'm like, dang girl, like you had a point to prove or something, like I don't know. But she said she'll try another one with me, so that's cool. Like I said, I have a class. What I'm doing this morning is hot, not hot, I'm tripping, it's not hot, it's just regular hip-hop studio, hip-hop dance cardio, that's what it is. So I think it should be fun. This is gonna be my first time going to this specific location and that class in general, so hopefully it's not too crazy. But you know, obviously the hip-hop, oh, that's another thing Tyra was saying too, the music at the bar 3, and I don't know if it's because they are a like a franchise. Well, no, because no, this is what I was saying too. Sometimes I'll see other, like, the girlies in different states, and they're like, oh, we have a Megan Thee Stallion versus, you know, Beyonce class. Like, they'll have these different types of classes where they're playing better music. Where our bar 3, it's really the area. The music is just like very like, you know. Like, girl, nobody want to listen to that. I actually want to listen to something that's going to keep me hyped and keep me pumped, and that I'm going to like really be able to and you squat and like, you know, I can't, you know, I need something that's really gonna speak to the culture. So the hot Pilates class, they be in there jamming. Like, I had the video that I had that I think I showed y'all earlier in the vlog where it was like blue or whatever. We was listening to it was Pop Smoke. I forgot what song it was in that actual clip. I don't know if it was Welcome to the Party. I'm gonna and that's why I move it. Like, you know, I don't know if it was that or it was one of them Pop Smoke songs, but that type of stuff is what keeps my energy. So when I saw the hip hop cardio, hopefully we got a sister teaching it. Hopefully. We shall see. So I'm just kind of going for this. It's not even monochromatic. Well, I guess monochromatic. I guess it's monochromatic. I really need some little short Uggs. Like, I really, really badly need some, like, the slip-on Uggs, the Ugg Tasmans. Like, that's what I need. Not need, but I guess, you know. But let me hit the road, Jack. My skin looks actually, like, I look very bright, and you know what it is? I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. It is the Dr. Dennis Gross retinol. It comes in a brown bottle. Every time I use it, it's a serum. I have a serum and then I have a cream. Every time I use it, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel like that week, I'm always like, my skin feels very refreshed. Like retinol is going to do it. You do want to take it easy with the retinol, but yeah. Okay, that was a really good class. When I was a little worried when I first got in there because I was the only one in there. You know what I'm saying? So when I walked in, I was just like, oh, okay, like it's just me and the instructor. I'm like, okay, I guess it's just me and you today. Now, granted, with this being the area that it is, like, you know, this part of Jersey is primarily white. You know what I'm saying? So the hip hop cardio is not going to exactly bring out everybody. You know what I mean? So I wasn't expecting it to be like a packed class. But 2 more women actually ended up coming in, and we were just in there jamming. When I say bongo, 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 like we just dancing to every little song. It was just one of those classes that you have to just follow the instructor. You just keep up with the moves that she does. Some of it is repetitive. Some of it I do feel like it gave more freestyle a little bit. Like we couldn't really keep up with what she was like doing. It wasn't as repetitive as some of the other moves were, but it was a really good class. I had a really nice time. I would actually go again, and honestly it made me feel bad because that was a class I canceled last week, and I'm just like, oh, like it doesn't even seem like a packed class. So I feel like it was a black woman teaching the class, so I'm like, I feel like I gotta show up for my sister, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I have to go back now, just so that, you know how these these classes and stuff are, if they don't see success in something, they might cancel it, you know what I'm saying? Or they may just be like, okay, well, not many people are really popping out for your class, we can replace it with something else. And I don't want that to happen. I mean, I can't do but so much except maybe ask someone to come with me, like, you know, maybe like do something like that. But I would hate to see her class not keep on going because it's not that successful with the with the turnout basically. So I'm going to try and convince Tyra to come with me to that one because I feel like she would like that one a little bit more. Just kind of like a dance. She actually mentioned like a Zumba type of vibe, and that's what it gives. Like you're literally just dancing. And it's almost hard to take yourself seriously. Like I kind of wanted to laugh at myself, but the way the other women were in there jamming, like we literally all just doing the moves. They were really good. Like you could tell they might be dancers for real. But I was just like, okay, like I was keeping up. It was fun. It was very fun. So I would see myself booking that again. As a matter of fact, I'm about to text Tyra right now because I want her to come with me to that one. So yeah, it was a good time. I'm about to go home and what am I about to do? I need to go home and eat. Yeah, that's what I need. Oh my god, I gotta use my syrup because I haven't been able to use it. Like yesterday I think I had like yesterday I was out. I didn't make breakfast yesterday, so I want to go home and use my syrup that I made earlier this week, child. I want to put it to use. I want to and my matcha cup ready. I do have a light skin matcha today, unfortunately, but I'm running out of matcha powder, so I didn't use as much powder as I typically would. So, oh wait, I need ice. I told you guys a million times before that I used to make lip glosses, so I have a bunch of pipettes. These little, like I still have these little pipettes. You see. So I literally used one of these to get my syrup. Like I just stuck it in there and put the syrup up the pipette and put it in my matcha. So literally I have so many of them left. It's like, girl, you might as well use them for something. If you're not gonna throw them away, I guess I could. They're not that, you know, I'm not losing anything if I throw them away, but besides a couple of little dollars. But it's literally 12:30, which is crazy. I literally came home and got a boost of energy and I cleaned my apartment. I vacuumed, I cleaned the bathroom, you know, with kitty litter. Like I didn't clean the bathroom, I bleached. I'm on the floor with the bleach on the floor, like, girl. So basically I'm literally just getting around to eating. It's crazy. I did cut up half of an avocado, and honestly, truly, like, one thing an avocado is going to do is bully you into eating it. Like, girl, I wasn't ready to eat it, but since it's ready to be cut, it's like, all right, let me just go ahead. Let me go ahead and cut this avocado. Like, just go. As a matter of fact, let me taste it first. I was just going to add some more syrup, but let me taste it first. So I need a actual real, like a light Morgann. She's light skinned, girl. Oh my gosh, it's too much for my cup. Oh no, no matcha can get wasted. No, I'm gonna have to like refill it. I cannot wait until my matcha pre-order comes in. Like, I'm so serious because this is crazy. This gives like milk matcha. Oh wait, let me see. I'm trying to see. I don't taste the syrup as much. I'm gonna add some more. Not my best matcha, really not. But I'm literally like, I'm able to make maybe one more. Yeah, maybe one more cup with the matcha powder that I have. Like, and I'm literally like gonna be scraping at the sides, you know. I'm trying to think. I need another pipette. Oh, I do have another pipette. So that's such a bummer. I'm so irked about that. Hey, he all playing. Go. I'm in his way. Go ahead, child. So I literally just go like this, and I just put some of the pipette. Ding. And then I literally just go like, put the rest in there. Yeah, marshmallowy. But the fact that I couldn't really taste it, I really didn't use much at all, I guess. Really didn't use a whole lot at all. Okay. Okay. Oh, I tasted it. Oh, I'm so happy I made these syrups. Like, I'm not gonna overdo it because I literally have 4 different syrups up here right now. I have the 2 that I made. I have the old I think it's salted caramel. I'm not even sure. I have an old one, and then I have the vanilla one that I guess I'll just use periodically. But let me eat because my food's getting cold. Okay, bye. Little Miss turned a dress into a shirt. I'm going to create some content for an event tonight. It's a casting call. The woman that hosts these like modeling shows, we worked together before. Like, I've edited her content before, so every once in a while she'll reach out and ask me to like edit something for her. She like knows my dad, and like I got connected to her through him. So very, you know, she's like, hey, like, you know, if you're free tonight, I would love, you know, you can create some content for the casting call. And I actually did, I think it was either last year or the year before, I edited some content for her casting call before. But it's not the same if I'm not recording it. Like, I would much rather be there if I can. But then it's like sometimes I'm just not available. I happen to be off today, so I'm going to create some content for her event. I decided to leave my hair how it was earlier. I literally had a scarf on all day. So I literally just kept the bandeau. It's just not the bandeau, but the bandana. I literally just kept it like this. I'm wearing my handy dandy gray jeans. I'm gonna put my Sambas on. Very casual Friday night for me. So yeah, that's what we got going for today. It's like an orange red. It's still kicking. It's chipping a little bit if you get close, but for the most part, I do really like this like pop of color on my nails. So let's get going. I'm actually leaving out early, like really early. It starts at 7, but I'm leaving the house at 6 because number 1, the parking in that area is horrible, and number 2, I would rather walk in before the event technically starts. Like, people are going to be pulling up around that same time anyway, so I'm leaving the house now. The TV's on for the kiddies. They're playing with the box that I got out, so they're chilling for now. I did feed them and stuff already. So it's so funny. I was talking to my friend Monty yesterday, and she has a dog, and she says she feeds her dog once a day. And then it's funny because I saw this post on, I saw this post on TikTok, and they said they feed their cats twice a day. But I'm like, I can't imagine not feeding my kittens that much or that little, you know? I don't know how dogs work, so I really don't know. But when it comes to kittens, I'm like, I feed them 3 times a day. Is that too much? Maybe. But I saw this other post where this girl said she feeds her kittens 4 times a day. Like 8, 12, 4, 8. I'm just like, what? Y'all, hey, listen. Hello, happy Saturday. It's going on 11. It's actually late. I got like sort of a little bit of a late start to my morning. Really, because I was just chilling, minding my business, laying in bed. Everybody keeps talking about how sleepy they are, and they are right now. And it's just one of those daylight savings, recuperating type of things for sure. Like my body is still just like, ooh, girl, I'm a little sleepy. But I did have like a baby breakfast. I just had a yogurt. I bought this granola from the grocery store. It's supposed to be like organic, like it has like all organic stuff, no added this and added that, and gluten-free, and it was kind of expensive, but it was good. So I put some of that in my yogurt. I had some chia seeds. I have some expired almond slices. I feel like they're fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as if I taste it and it still is okay, it's fine until I get another bag, child. But it's been a decent morning. I did have some iced coffee. I used my marshmallow syrup. It's actually really good. Like if I use a decent amount of it, it's perfectly fine, because then I can like actually taste the marshmallowy type of vibe. So I think I'm gonna bring, as crazy as it sounds, I usually don't drink more than 1 cup of coffee a day for the most part. Like I typically don't go back for seconds. Like, no, I don't do that. But I low-key want to take some with me to work. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. Pretty sure I have to work. I'm trying to think, because like I don't want to overdo it and then next thing you know I'm out of coffee. Like it's just like, girl, take it easy, you know. But I don't know, I'm thinking about it, because that syrup is actually really good. Like I thought about putting some of it on my yogurt, honestly. Like, you know how people put honey on their yogurt? I thought about just doing like my little like flavored syrup. But is that like overdoing it? Maybe. It's overdoing it if the yogurt is flavored. That's what it is. And my yogurt was strawberry banana. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it maybe if it were like a vanilla yogurt or like a plain Greek yogurt, then I would probably try it for that. But yeah, it's been this, y'all, like what's been on my mind this morning. Hold on, I'm gonna move back. Let me move back just a little. Okay. What's been on my mind this morning is the case. Okay, let me preface this by saying I did not read about the case outside of TikTok. That's a problem, I know. We should not be getting our news from social media. This is really the problem with society. Like, I'm being the problem right now. But I heard about the case on TikTok about the girls who went on the resort, and one of the friends like met a guy, and she ended up like staying with the guy overnight, and then she didn't come back the next day. There are way too many vacation horror stories, if we're being completely honest. Way too many of these types of stories where people go on a vacation and they do not return back home. That is disheartening. Again, like, it's just too much going on. There's so many different, like, there's different sides to the story as far as like the audience is concerned. Some people are blaming the friends. Some people are really honing in on what their friends should have and could have done. So I think a lot of the conversation right now is reflecting how people feel about the friends, about whether they should have let her stay or whether I feel like, as if that were me in that situation, if it was my friend group, no, my friend would not be staying with a random man. Mommy Morgan is kicking in. You know, it's just like, no, I don't think you should do that at all. You know, like, overbearing, annoyed Morgan would tap in 100%. Like, I'm like 100%. I will have an attitude and you will be feeling it. No, you're not doing that. I'm sorry, you're not. Because again, too many stories like this exist, right? So it's just like, you know. But then the other side of it, I was watching a TikTok, which again, I told y'all this in one of my other vlogs. I can always see both sides of things, and I kind of like, I have a love-hate relationship with it. You know what I'm saying? Because on one end, someone else was saying, I was watching a TikTok where she was saying like, if your friend want to go see that man, she gonna go see that man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your friend wants to go and say, if y'all all go back to the room and y'all all gonna chill, and your friend is texting the guy and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna just be right back, y'all. I'm gonna just go see him real quick. Like, let me just link with him real quick. If your friend wants to do that, she's probably going to do it, right? Like, she's probably gonna do it. But then again, the other side of it is also knowing your friends too at the same time. Like, my friends got some sense. I would hope my friends got some sense. Like, anybody that I'm going on a trip with, would have to have some level of sense, girl. Okay, like, it depends on the time. Like, if you want to go and see a guy, let's do it in a public place during the day. Like, let's all go together. Like, I would rather it be more of that vibe than like, okay, you just go off, branch off and do your own thing. Because again, stuff like this happens entirely too much. It happens too much to take the risk. Like, but then again, the other side of it is about, I was literally talking about this with one of my friends, but like, I'm thinking of 2 specific things at this very moment, but I'm pretty sure I can come up with other things. When you're on a trip, sometimes you do things that you really shouldn't do. Really should not do. I think that there's a level of leniency, there's a level of comfortability that kicks in for some reason. It's so backwards. I was thinking about this one time. This was years ago, where me and my friend, it was just me and her, we went to Miami for her birthday, and we were like on the strip or whatever. I think we just had left like a lounge or like a club or something like that. We're getting ready to leave back home. We were like walking to get food or like whatever. This car pulled up on the side of us like this. It's the men in the front, it's all these girls in it. It's like 3 girls, or it's maybe like 2 girls in the back, 2 guys in the front type of thing. They like, yo, like, y'all want to come to this little our skyrise apartment? Like, we got this nice skyrise and we having a little like get together. Me and my friend look at each other like this. She look at me, I look at her, she look at me like, look at her. And then we're like, yeah, true story. Like, we're like, you know what, let's just go. Like, YOLO. Like, that's what that's so bad, but like, that's what it felt like at the time. Again, when I think about situations like that, I definitely thank God, because I'm just like, oh wow, like, anything could have happened. Of course, her friends in the scenario did not think that this was going to be the outcome. They thought this would be another like random little fun night, a story to tell in the future, a story to have for when you go home. Keep it at that. Because that's what we were thinking about at the time. We went to their skyrise. It was a beautiful Miami apartment. They had a nice little spot. We up there, we chilling. We went down to their little pool. We sitting by the pool. One of the guys, they flirting. They try to see if my friend was really. I had a boyfriend at the time, so they were trying to like talk to my friend, and we're all like sitting with our dipping our feet in the pool. It's like midnight. It's like 1 in the morning. It's like super late. And we had a decent time, and then we caught an Uber and went back to our hotel, like, so in that situation, when you have enough of those times, you let your guard down. Because again, these girls, I forgot how old they are. I feel like they were kind of on the young side, if I'm not mistaken. I believe these girls with this particular case were younger. But it's like, if you have enough of those times where you do something random and it works out perfectly fine, you let your guard down, so that when you do something else, you think nothing's gonna happen. You think you'll be fine because, oh, I've done this a million times. So it's just like, this one time was tragic. And it just, again, you just thank God for the times. And I can give y'all another example, but we're not even gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. I don't even know. We're not gonna go here. We're not gonna go there. But there was like another situation where, again, my friends, we just was like, cool, like let's all like, sure, let's hang out. Could have went left, basically. You know what I'm saying? So like, stuff like this is so sad, because again, people are blaming their friends. People are like, oh well, oh, the problem was they went on their excursion the morning after. I think that y'all gotta tap in a little bit differently, sisters, with your friends, because that's crazy. What I'm thinking is, they probably were like, we paid for this already, let's not waste our money. Our friend is probably just doing whatever, like she'll come back. But she didn't have her phone, which is crazy to me too. How you let your friend not let your friend, this is the problem too. You see, you heard what I just said? How did you let your friend That's a part of the problem too, because if her friend wanted to do it, she's going to do it. But my thing is, leaving your phone is crazy. Why would you be out with a man and leave your phone? Like, stuff like that. Like, we gotta make better decisions, like, everybody needs to make better decisions. I'm speaking to myself sometimes too, but it's just like, she didn't have her phone, so they're probably thinking, oh, like, she'll be back. Like, she probably just spending the night sleeping in with the guy. They sleeping in, they having their own little time. and they went on their excursion. Again, they probably paid for it already. They're like, oh, she gonna be back by the time we get back. But it's just like, it seems crazy in hindsight, because it's just like, y'all should have spent that time making sure y'all found y'all friend, or at least making an attempt. Like, okay, my thing is, gosh, I wouldn't have even been able to sleep not being able to contact my friend. Hey, no, they like playing with my plant leaf, child. They be tearing my plant up. But I wouldn't have even been able to sleep knowing that I can't contact my friend and see what's up. Okay, if my friend were to go and do her own thing, I would the least thing you can do is be talking to her. You all right? What's going on? Where y'all at? Where'd y'all go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least keep some sort of communication. But again, everyone needs to make better decisions, because why would you even leave with that man without your phone? Not to victim blame, but it's just like, the decisions that you make leading up to certain stuff are questionable. You know, it's just like, hey, we gotta get it together for real. I hate that stuff like this has to become a lesson for other people. It's just like, if these situations didn't happen, we wouldn't have lessons, right? Like, if situations didn't happen, we wouldn't have lessons to be able to go off on, to say, okay, we need to do this differently. This needed to be done differently. You should not have done this. You know, it's just like, such a sad situation. And I hope that at least that man can do is be honest and say what actually happened, because he hasn't been, to my knowledge. Again, I did not like listen to the case full out. I'm pretty sure talking about it, you know how the algorithm, and you know how they be, they gonna catch on to the fact that I'm talking about it and put it on my timeline. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're probably gonna put it on my phone so that I actually see the cases, you know, people talking about it just in totality. But such a sad situation, for real. And something to be mindful of. Again, even if you guys are on TikTok with the Aspen trip stuff, when the girls went to Aspen and they basically having a falling out after their trip or whatever. The girl didn't pay the money and she thought she was basically getting a free ride. And again, knowing who you're going on vacation with, like, you gotta, you know, you can't trip with everybody. I'm so serious. But you live and you learn at this point. Well, I take that back. I'm sorry. That seems kind of insensitive to say. I obviously didn't mean it like that, because the girl's probably passed away by now. But hopefully everyone thinks about the situation like, let me not do this. Let me not allow my friend, but let me step up if my friend tries to do this with me in the future. Like, there's too many cases where stuff goes left. And as our own individuals, like, I'm not going to do this because of the fact that things crazy do happen. But it's 11 o'clock now. I'm about to get ready for work. Next week we're supposed to be heading to New York. We're supposed to be. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Double text got me out of my element. I don't want to feel like I'm settling. Double texting you. Peep through the sides of her shoulder. It'll be so cute. Very black girl coded. Hello? Huh? Oh. Mic'd up. Hello? I did find some. Only am I not even straightening it, huh? Not to be rude. If y'all saw the, hello, using, I can't talk.
Y'all know my favorite line. Double text got me out of my element.
I'm home. Yeah, cause look. Come on. Y'all, I made it to Monty's house. Yay! Hello, focus now. Way. It's a Sagittarius thing. Oh, my friend. Think about like an angry, mad doctor.